I'm Bill from Iron Will, and on this episode of The Science of Bow Hunting, we're going to talk about the force to penetrate. As I mentioned in the episode on energy, if we can reduce the force, we'll get the penetration 1-to-1. So if you cut the force in half, you can double the penetration to the animal. And this is some data I took by pushing different broadheads through hide, muscle, and then hide, muscle, and shoulder blades using an Instron machine. So I was very accurately measuring force over distance with a precise load cell and then collecting that data. And what I saw in the green bars show just the hide and the muscle. What I saw with Iron Will Broadhead, it's a two blade with bleeders that's extremely sharp cut on contact, and it starts extremely sharp and it retains the edge well, so it's sharp and cutting all the way through. And with that, I see about 11 pounds of force is what it takes to push down through hide and muscle. If you go to a 3-blade chisel point, which is very popular out there, that jumps all the way up to 81 pounds. So there's a lot more force to penetrate that hide and muscle. If you go to a 3-blade cut on contact, this would be like a one-piece 3-blade where you're just grinding flat on the three sides. So you had about 60-degree total included angle, 30 per side. But it's sharpened to the point. What I see there is about 60 pounds to get through the hide and muscle. And then with the mechanical broadhead, we got all the way up to 150 pounds plus, and it was just smashing the hide and muscle down to the steel table. It didn't actually penetrate hide, and it hit 150 pounds before we had to stop it. So about 15 times higher force than, say, an extremely sharp cut on contact head. With the hide, muscle, and shoulder blade, now the Iron Will was 33 pounds, and the 3-blade cut on contact, the 3-blade chisel point jumped up to 152 pounds, so about 5 times higher. Then the 3-blade cut on contact jumped all the way up to 318 pounds. And I don't think a lot of people realize that, but when you have that 3-blade one piece and it's trying to split bone in 3 directions at once, there seems to be kind of a wedging effect. It really increases the force that it takes to penetrate. So almost 10 times what it was with the Iron Will Broadhead. And then with a mechanical, we got up over 400 pounds. It was pushing the hide, muscle, shoulder blade down to the table, and it didn't actually penetrate the shoulder blade when we stopped it at 400 pounds. So because of this tremendous force it takes to penetrate with a mechanical, I don't recommend them at all for elk. Even the larger deer that have bigger bones, I think there's a lot of risk that it will just take too much force to get to the vitals, and you won't get the penetration you need. So that's our episode on force. Stay tuned to our other episodes on the science of bow hunting.